It was another beautiful Sunday for Hearts, but more importantly, it's going to be a beautiful Christmas, because when Santa comes down the chimney, Hearts will be sitting top of the tree and top of the Scottish Premiership with this 2-1 win over Celtic in Glasgow. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. There's no bubble burst here, especially not a maroon coloured bubble. If there's any burst, it's going to be Nancy's bubble. It's going to be Celtic's bubble. He came in with we Connect 4 board and he couldn't connect a win for Celtic. No, they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net until the 92nd minute, and that wasn't quick enough, because Hearts already scored 2 goals by then, and what a win it was. Braga, McEntee, and that's twice now this season Hearts have not only beat Celtic but deservedly beat Celtic. So I don't agree with Hugh Evans saying champions elect, not at all, but I think it is fair to acknowledge that Hearts are in a title fight for now, at least, and we'll see what happens the rest of the season.
Damn right, but there's no Garen McEntee that Hearts will be topped by Christmas. They've got the small Rangers game coming up, eh?
Aye, well,
Half one, 21st of December. I'll be there. Your wee team's going to get... Yeah, you've kept the top of the league nice and toasty, but it's time for Rangers to move you along.
We know we'll probably have about 10 decisions go against us in that game, so we'll just need to... We'll need to put about 5 balls in the back of the net, I think, to beat Rangers. But let's see how the Celtic fans are reacting. And from what I've seen already, not a lot of happy boys here. They want Nancy out. This is not the present that they wanted. Martin O'Neill back in. And I think there was a big possibility of this happening. I mean, my season was riding on this. And it's not to say that Nancy's terrible or he's useless, but Martin O'Neill was just getting over the line every single game. He was, whether Celtic played alright or whether they played poorly, he was getting them wins. Narrow wins, the Dundee win, narrow, the late win against St Mirren, the win against Hibs where they hung on, the game against, alright, maybe the Motherwell game, I don't think he was in charge back then, but still, was he? He would have been, wouldn't he have? No? 3-2?
No, that was Brendan.
But either way, Celtic were just, something had to change, and when Nancy coming in, you automatically just thought, well, naturally, this guy's going to come in. Looks like he's going to change the style. He's going to go to a 4-3-4, a 4-3-3 even. This could unsettle the Celtic team. This could take a bit of time to get right. And based on today, I think we've seen that. I think Hearts did look a little bit flustered in the opening 20 minutes. They were under the cosh, maybe not expecting this from Celtic, this new tactic, this new style, this new formation. But I think once Hearts got to grips with it, they were pretty comfortable.
Yeah, the 3-4-3, for the problems it's going to cause potentially in the future.
I would argue the longer the game went on, the less threatening Celtic looked.
Yeah,
and that to me is a concern for them.
For as bad as you can say, well, for Celtic aren't used to it, right? Hearts aren't used to it. Hearts probably rocked up expecting Celtic to play, but then maybe that's press X to doubt on that one, because Derek McInnes knows this guy plays 3-4-3. I forgot to put Hearts in the title of the match review. Celtic have lost to no one. They've just fucking lost 2-1. I need to get that changed, but
anyway. Let's get into the comments here for the Celtic fans. I'm sure they're no happy. Also, really poor weather today at Celtic Park in Glasgow. Pissing down with rain, but that doesn't bother me.
Oh, who cares? Who fucking cares?
Pissing down with Callum McGregor tears.
Damn right, he was fucking... I mean, it was that wet he fell on his arse. Then what did he do? Slipped and Braga put it in the back of the net. Braga.
We've got Daniel Barnes here with the We Connect 4 board, and you can see, holy shit, that red team, whoever's playing as the red, they've connected 6. They've well won. Yellow's looking a bit screwed.
White 4 was always a good game.
I think it'd be a bit hard to win Connect 4 on that board, because it looks a bit smaller than your usual Connect 4, but there you go. Yeah, see looking at it, he doesn't look the most intelligent guy. I will say that.
Yeah, well, not everyone does who's intelligent, but he needs to back up with results, doesn't he?
Yeah, Jambo K83, this is how it works, right? We've got a wee bubble here with the Celtic badge inside of the bubble. There is a hand on the right-hand side of the screen with a little pin that is poking into the bubble, and that bubble is surely about to burst. I've got another image here, Hertz with the post, and we've got the 3 men on the sidelines playing battleships, and it looks like Celtic's ship got sunk today.
Yep.
With a brace.
Got McInnes.
Well, not a brace, but a brace for Hearts.
Got McInnes.
It did. Here we go. Oh, we've got Noncy here with a pump, but he's pumping the bubble back up here. He's getting that bubble back. He's inflating that Hearts bubble, getting that title charge back underway.
That's brilliant. That's what I like to see.
It's just disappeared. But Hearts, don't worry, Hearts are top of the table. We've got all these empty seats. Surely Hearts should have got a better allocation. Aye, absolutely. Look at all the Celtic fans leaving. By the way, I don't think we mentioned it in the review, but Noncy was gone. Noncy, I'm pretty sure the guy left before the whistle went.
Maybe his board told him to. Sack the whiteboard, sack the whiteboard, sack the whiteboard.
Is that a good start though? You know, first game in charge, loses it, and he's away.
Well, the fans left, so why can't he?
True, but I mean, it's almost like compulsory, is it not, for the manager to kind of, I don't know, see that.
Hold on, did he leave? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure they said in commentary he's away down the tunnel. He's already gone.
Oh, he didn't even shake McInnes' hand?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they said he was gone.
Maybe he heard the boos and he bricked it.
What's this? Ianoid McD says, get Engels, Schmeichel and Nygren to fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to think. What can Schmeichel be blamed for here? I mean, I'm not a big fan of Casper Schmeichel, I'll be absolutely honest, but is it the second?
His distribution's a bit wank.
Is it the second goal they're blaming him for? Or?
I can't. Honestly, McEntee's fucking put that top bins. I don't see how you can. No, I mean, Casper Schmeichel's pish and here, fantastic. The fact he took Scotland to a World Cup, but I can't bash him here for either goal.
Yeah, Drew HLMW says sack the board. They want them all out. Sack the board, sack the board, sack them. But this is the same board that put Martin in charge and won 5 league games in a row.
49ers?
No, the other Martin.
The one that's fucking... The one that can actually manage.
The one that's won 2 European Cups. Davey says, ha 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 ha, right, Roonies. We've got Sean here. One of you might have told me the new boy is not to become a meme in his first week in charge. It's just it's horrible, isn't it, for Noncy? I mean, it's great for us, it's a laugh like, but the memes are insane. I mean, and that's the talking point. See, if he just sat there normally and walked off and lost, I mean, people would get over it, but this is... He's made... What a start to his Celtic career.
Yeah, no,
he's getting the piss ripped at him, but not because he lost. Yes, obviously the fact that he lost is the reason, but had he lost and just not been doing that shit in the sidelines, it would just be a bad start. We'll see if he can recover next game. But when you're doing that, and you lose, and...
You honestly felt like the writing was on the wall. Like, I think it was 1-0 when we first seen the board, but it's like, when something like that happens, it can't be associated with a team that wins.
I think when we first seen it, we looked at each other and were like, what the fuck is this?
Aye, what's going on?
And then we seen it like another 20 times during the game, and all.
Then we saw the colours, it was just like...
Not a bit of green in there.
No, I mean, the goalies were yellow.
Got Daniel Bonas, the Celtic bubble. This time we've got a finger poking the bubble, now we've got a pin poking the bubble, now we've got a finger poking the bubble again. James Arthur says, in Del boy we trust. Del roll soonest, the Noncy era underway. Fucking brilliant. We've got Callum McGregor crying his eyes out again here. What in the fuck was this? Is that photoshopped here? Is this Keith here with the Callum McGregor crying his eyes out?
But see, I don't understand. I'm looking at the board.
Look at this. No, hold on. When was that from?
That's a filter, mate.
Is it? Don't remember.
Was that the Scottish Cup final, actually?
I don't remember him being that distraught, like.
No, but like, see if you look at the board that Noncy's using, it's just the two teams' formations on top of each other. Like, what's so impressive about it?
Yeah, he's pointing to that.
He's even got one for the fucking referee.
Cal McGregor's probably thinking, what the fuck?
Is he telling Calmac? And this one, he's referee, we pay him, and... I mean, is that what we're doing here?
Definitely not. We've got Cal McGregor looking at the board with a clown hat on his head. More sack the board chance.
Good day, mate.
Oh, we've got that Seagull's back. Fucking boo. Normally that's reserved for the Rangers fans react, but there you go. Celtic are getting out now as well.
He gets a bit, that Seagull. Sore neck.
JJ McManus says, I thought we played quite well in that first half, considering it's all new. A lot of fans with short memories forgetting how Ange started out. Yeah, but here's the thing. Can Nancy afford to start the way Ange did? Can he afford to have that run of results?
Well, I don't think he's going to get sacked if he starts.
No, I don't mean he's going to get sacked, but I mean in terms of the league title.
Oh, that is true. I guess it depends where his results come. But I guess if you say 3 defeats and a draw, 3 wins and 7 league games, who knows what's
Yeah,
going
but
on.
Ange did that right at the start of the season and had enough time to claw it back.
Yeah, I'd say
At this point, we're more than a third in. If a bad run here could truly put the title back into Hearts' hands.
Yeah, not only that, right? I would say if Celtic just picked up 10 points out of the next 21, there's probably a good chance that Rangers would be level with them, maybe in front. So it's not just Hearts you're worrying about, and fuck knows about Motherwell. Motherwell are on an absolute great run, aren't they? Fantastic run, so yeah. Celtic's next run of games, I think Celtic's next run of games are really tough, by the way. Away to Dundee United, just going league here. Away to Dundee United, alright, home to Aberdeen, should take care of itself. Away to Livy, then I think they've got 2 more away games before they're at home to Rangers, so a lot of potential to drop points, man. But yeah, Nancy, the board, like I say, the board could be very easily used against for him, if you win, but once I seen that, it was like, they're losing this. There's no way this guy wins with this board. And the way he's telling McGregor, that's what you have to do. You don't agree, you use this board.
There's enough tears coming down for the sky here. We don't need tears for your eyeballs as well, Calmac. Anyway, lots of tears here in this comment section. It's great. Ellis Hashton says, back the team, sack the board. Jake Buchanan says, keep the faith. We outplayed them for the majority of the game and lost 2 shite goals. Missed 3 sitters and scored 1. Keep the faith of Nancy. Outplayed them for the majority of the game? Sure they didn't.
What about the other Hearts chances as well? Like Kizaridis, dragging one wide, Shankland.
Right, here we go now. Dave Dangerfield said, Hearts, turn up, do nothing, lead with 3 points. Hold on here. Hearts have deserved both wins against Celtic this season so far.
Yeah. Shankland T96 says, never mind. Where's Matty Miles? Where's wee Matty?
Where is he? Wee Matthew Lyon, where is he?
He's too busy digging up decisions Rangers got 15 years ago. Maybe last night.
I mean, I'm sure he's got some update on financial situation at Hearts. You didn't pay a coach member back 45 years ago. You owe him £2.50. Pay up or some bullshit like that, like he normally does. He pulls financial figures out his arse when his wee team's trailing in the league. That's all he's got.
And they're trailing. They're well and truly trailing.
So I'm sure he's got, he's looking over the Hearts finances with a magnifying glass here, trying to find something so he can almost justify, not giving Hearts credit or throwing out a cheating label or something bullshit like that. But I mean that's what he's good at. Of course, he won't be in the comments saying, "Oh, you know what? Fair play, good win, better team won."
There's always some for me excuse.
Aye, that'll be.
What did the Don give Hearts today?
I don't know. It was both Hearts goals offside or something. Were Celtic denied 5 Stonewall penalties? I mean, I'm sure there'll be some bullshit in there.
I think it was as clean as a game. I think it was as clean as a game you could have got in terms of no decisions. Hearts were just won because of the better team.
Handsome Jensen says, not into the booing at the end. That's Hun behaviour. We just need 11 new signings in January and we might have a small chance of doing something.
Just
11, just the 11, eh?
But no.
Not asking much for Santa there.
He says it's Rangers behaviour, right? See with Rangers, it's continued failure, right? I never leave a game early personally, right? And I'm not going to bash whoever the fuck's leaving games early, but for Rangers, it's like it's year in year out of shite. If people don't want to sit around and watch us drop points for like the 15th game in a row, I can understand that. But see with Celtic, man. It's like it's the manager's first game. You win trophies like most people get hot dinners. I don't think you should be leaving just because you're 2-0 down against Hearts.
No, it's bad. And they were leaving They were leaving as soon as it hit the 80th minute, and you know that you're going to get a lot of time added on. So you're looking at a minimum of, I'd say, another 13, 14, 15 minutes to go.
Aye.
And they were leaving. And the new manager's at home. in a top-of-the-table clash. Mental. Absolutely mental. Same kind of fans, by the way, they'll criticise others when they've got a decent attendance. Like, they'll criticise Hearts this season because the attendance up at Tynecastle. They'll criticise Motherwell fans because the attendance up at Fir Park, and they'll basically say, if you were like that all the time, maybe you'd be putting challenges in. Maybe if your fans were more loyal, you'd be up at the top more often. Hold on, have we seen some of Celtic's attendances when they weren't doing good? Even when they were doing good? Back when Rangers were in the lower leagues, hell, fucking, they were only, the average of it, what was it? Is it not like 38,000 or something? In one of the years Rangers were in League 2?
Aye, something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, attendances are only as good as the teams are playing. That's a fact. That is a fact. See if Celtic were finishing 6th in the league every season, do you think they'd be selling at 60,000 at Celtic Park?
Well, I know, but we've got a guy in the chat here saying Hearts were pish, but it's like, Hearts have beat Celtic 5-2 this season, on aggregate. 5-2. And like I said in the review, I would say today was even enough, but I think if you go to Celtic Park away and win, then even enough may as well be a battering. Because it's so unheard of.
Yeah, I've got Nancy here. I mean, yeah. Well, this is how you know this guy is not cut out for the job, because he's playing correct 4 here. He's putting his wee marker in, and the red markers have already won. He's already beat.
Aye.
The Reds already got 4, and he's sticking you beat, mate. Your full-time whistles went.
Hold the L.
See, drop
Put
that.
the counter down.
Alright, get the counter going. I've got Bruce Willis here, blowing bubbles. Great stuff. There he is, Brucey.
What a movie. Not that he blew bubbles in
Chewing gum. Got some bubble busting there. Got Bret Hart here looking at a Celtic fan ripping his shirt, not looking too impressed. Bret Hart probably blamed that defeat today on Goldberg, so maybe Nancy can use that excuse. Blame Big Bill, I don't know.
Stinking hyena.
Celtic Fitba, can we bring back Martin O'Neill? Stuart says it was always a terrible time to change the manager, but change information was silly. I hope he chucks his little magnetic game in the bin. Colin Bliff says need to give Nancy a chance, but not sure changing the system for this game was a good idea, and he needs to lose that tactics board. I don't know if that's a thing in America, whether they use that tactic board, whether they all use it or
I'm
whatnot.
pretty sure Ruben Almiron uses it for United, and it's not exactly worked out fucking well there.
No, it's a bad look, man. Anyway, we'll see what happens, guys. That's it.
Sir Alex Ferguson used a magnetic board.
No, he used the hairdryer fucking treatment.
Yo, I think it's one. I think it's fine using it in the dressing room, like a big one, right, to explain to the player. But see, when you're out in the atmosphere of a stadium, and you're just explaining between Gavin Strachan, your assistant, and yourself, and then Cal McGregor, who's probably, he's gassed like 70 odd minutes into the game, and you're trying to explain to this guy with a magnetic board what to do, it's going to fall. It's not going to land.
Could you imagine Sir Alex Ferguson losing at home at Old Trafford 2-0, and he's calmly trying to talk to one of his players? He's calmly trying to describe to Roy Keane these wee magnetic counters on a board.
Aye.
No, he'd be shouting and bawling.
No, of course he would be, but for me, I think if Nancy wants to use the board, that's fair enough, but I think taking the board up to the touchline and showing McGregor the board is the last straw for me. It's like if he wants to explain among his coaches and assistants like what they're going to do, fair enough. It looks pish, but fair enough. But once you're showing it to the play, I'm willing to bet Cal McGregor was flabbergasted when he was getting pointed at here with the board.
Well, it didn't work, did it?
Well, no, it didn't work. It's fucking mental, to be honest. The boards, it's not going to work, right? There's 2 boards at Celtic, right? And one of them's going to go for the other one, and I think you can see which one it is.
Kieran McLeish says the only decent player I rate at Hearts is Kisarides.
Kisarides is good.
To suggest that Hearts only have one decent player is mental.
What about Braga? He fucking toe-poked one right past big Casper.
That is mental. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end it. Great stuff. Looking forward to this review show tonight. And the lower leagues will be staying by popular demand, and we'll be calling it Big Stevie in that one because some people are not happy. They definitely want the lower leagues to continue.
Right, yeah. I'm all for the lower leagues. Didn't know people wanted it.
Big Stevie Shortcut, I heard someone call you.
Big Stevie Shortcut. Alright, well, we're getting stuck into that Kelly decision as well.
Aye, we will, because Big Stevie's got a controversial opinion on that.
Oh, I think it should have been.
Well, anyway.
It should have been sent off.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Till next time. Peace.